Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Thursday, June 10th, and we have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. I'm just standing here at the top of my steps with you because I walked out, and this isn't the safest thing, but this is honeysuckle that is growing right outside my side door here. So when I came out, I just got like this whiff of honeysuckle, and now I'm smelling roses. So this is the time of honeysuckle and roses. And look at those, my peonies. Man, I've had this little peony bush for a long time, and then I planted this lilac, and I'm not sure that it's getting enough sun there, so this year I might put it somewhere else, maybe in the lower garden. I would hate to lose the plant because I've had it for so long and it's so beautiful. Okay, so that's enough horticulture for the moment anyway, right? I know you guys like that. Let's talk about this eclipse. And let's walk down the stairs, videotape, talk about the eclipse with my coffee in my hand, and not kill myself. Let's start there. Sorry about the jangling. Can't make it better than that. So this eclipse at 20 degrees of Gemini. It's a new moon. It's about new beginnings, new starts. Gemini, as an archetype, is communication. It's about interacting with your world. It's about going out there and just tasting a little bit here and a little bit there. It's about really experiencing. You know, Gemini, as the first air sign, is an energy of new discovery. New discovery. It's like, oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, bunny. You know, that's why sometimes Geminis are associated with ADD, because it's so easy. Like, they don't actually get overstimulated because they don't hold on to anything. They just like experience it and let it go, and experience it and let it go. And it's the amount and the number of experiences that matter. In a way, because it's the first time. It's the first time you get a thought. Gemini, you know, it's the first people that you communicate with, your siblings, on a one-to-one level, instead of like, you know, that like mom and dad, they're so, you know, all this authority. Your siblings is a different relationship, right? So that's a Gemini energy too. So that's the kind of thing, that lightness of being, that we're being asked to access at this time, and let go of all of this stuffy, judgmental, godly, self-righteous bullshit. That's what we're being asked to do. You know, if you expect to get into heaven, you must be like the child. You must regain your innocence and your wonder in life. You must connect with your joy. You must breathe in. Breathe in the beautiful smells, the roses, right? It's time to smell the roses, folks. It's not, you know, I mean, Gemini has that energy. Time to smell the roses. So what are you going to institute? Wherever you have 20 degrees of Gemini in your chart, that's where the new beginnings begin. I think in my chart, it's in my house of friends. It's my 11th house of friends and astrology. Groups, humanitarian endeavor. Yeah, all of that. That sounds good to me. Oh, now I'm I'm in the shade now. I made it in the shade. I finally made it around. So of the yard is, I can't even point you in that direction. But it's, even though it looks terrible right now, it's getting better and better. And I'm so excited that things are opening. You know, I'll tell you a little story, if I could, just to, in my life, how it's being reflected in my life, this new moon in Gemini. And for many years I've lived here with my mother and my husband, and we've had our challenges. The world has had its challenges. We bought the house at the top of the market, so we had the house for a couple of years, and it was actually worth less than what we paid for it, which is not a good feeling, really. But we stuck it out. We're still here, and we've, in our way, created the beauty that you see around us. And so through struggle, you can create beauty. All these beautiful little, this is like the wild part of the yard, right? All these little buttercups. I just love these. They're like happiness, right? Look how like dark and deep that is, right? Like cavernous. And then you have these beautiful little sunshine. Like, it's like the sun just like kissed the area to remember that there's still sun in the darkness, right? But so one of the things that has happened is we have a lot of things that are my mother's, that when she came to live with us, I felt like in order for her to feel comfortable, that we would have to bring them along, just so they would be around her and she would see them and such. And for the most part it worked out, but then you start to live. So when we moved into the house, we already had a life that barely fit in the house, and then we included my mother's life, which definitely, crowded things. So things got crowded, and the energy got crowded, and now we're opening the windows, and we're purging all those things, all those plans and those dreams and the things that we had to make those plans and dreams come true, kind of been in storage. And we are opening up the storage bins, and we're taking out those things that we don't need, and we're donating, we're recycling. And then we're taking those things that, still useful, and putting them out. But it's a process. But the point that I think I want to make with what I'm saying is that we're allowing space for the air to move. We're allowing space to breathe. And in that, allowing that space, newness can come in. It looks really bad out there, I know, to some people. But the lies are coming out. It seems as if everywhere we turn, different things are being revealed that break our heart. It's okay. It's breaking us open. It's time to let go and re-experience life with new eyes, with the eyes of the child. And remember that, what does a child believe in that sometimes we lose when we get older? It believes in magic. We have to believe in magic. This eclipse is square Neptune. Neptune has been square the nodes of the moon. It was square the nodes of the moon, I think, for at least 6 months. I think it was longer than that, actually. And people were confused. People want something to believe in. But, the powers that be whip up this fear. And fear closes you down. Joy opens you up. And it's time for joy, guys. It's time for joy. All right, well, I pontificated long enough, I believe. Have yourself a beautiful day, a lovely eclipse. I have Denise of High Tea with Denise coming today. I'm excited about that. We'll hang out for a couple of hours. And I also have my favorite workers coming to help Michael to continue the work of clearing out and leaving air and space to breathe. I will bring you over here because I don't know if I brought you here. That's how long I've been talking. I don't remember where I walked with you guys. That's a bad sign. It's a good sign. Means I'm in the moment. Oh my God. Yesterday, Michael saw a little red squirrel sitting on my table, and he sent me a picture. If I can share it, it's not the best picture, but if I can share it, I'll share it with you guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Sometimes there's issues with the community page. There is the showers of gold roses. And this is Midas Touch, which is Gretchen's rose. And then those pretty little purple flowers that I always forget the name of. And the air is replete with roses and honeysuckle and peonies and all that is sweet. And the sounds of birds. Birds always remind me of Gemini as well. Have you noticed how many birds have been around you since the North Node's been in Gemini? No coincidences, guys. Listen to what the birds have to say. Yeah. They're singing for you guys. Take care.